Okay, okay, Phil Spencer. So you want to make a handheld, right? Okay. The question is this: are you going this way? Meaning you have a Xbox console plus handheld and a controller like the Wii U. You see now Sony has it with the PlayStation 5, right? They have the Portal, PS5 console, and PlayStation 5 controller. So the question is, are you going to go this way, where you have an Xbox console, a handheld, controller, and a dock, right? That's option one. Or option two, you're gonna go like this. That's the question. Okay. Option one, Xbox handheld, docking station, console, controller, right? That's option one. Or option two. Okay. Pick. Oh, by the way, pick one. like I told people months, days, weeks, even years now, the Nintendo Switch should have never been built. Look what Sony just did with the PlayStation 5. So, if you Phil Spencer at Microsoft, and since you're the head of the gaming division at Microsoft, if you're going to make a Xbox handheld, the question is this: do you have it like this, where you have the handheld docking station console controller, and that way you have every angle, every direction, every base of video game covered, right? Or are you going to go like this? And by the way, what is the name of your handheld? Oh, and by the way, what button, what interface are you coming out with? That's the question. Anyway, hello people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? All right. Now, what's up, PC Games In? I saw this article. Listen to this. Phil Spencer wants handheld gaming PC OS to feel like an Xbox. And it says, while Phil Spencer is an admirer or the Lenovo Legion Go, he knows there is work to be done if Xbox want to enter the Steam Deck world. Yeah, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Remember when the Steam Deck came out? Everybody was saying that it was the battery life. It was a clunker. It was too big. It's too heavy. That's all gone now, huh? Okay. Remember Batman Arkham Knight exposed the Nintendo Switch? Okay. All right. Just saying. But anyway, says here, it's no secret. And ever since Gabe Newell said, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, the competitors was like, okay, we get it. And they took it and ran with it. And then you had Neo, 1X, GPZ, Logitech, and the OXO, right? Plus the Odin. But then Asus jumped in. Lenovo jumped in. And now MSI. And then there was an article, there was a video that I did about Nvidia is jealous of AMD. So the only person is missing from the equation. It's you Microsoft, but like the announcer from Fatal Fury, get in the ring. Anyway, says here, it's no secret that Phil Spencer is an admirer of the gaming handheld gaming PC, having talked about how the Xbox can break into the scene on multiple occasions. Now, in a new interview from GDC, we know a little bit more about what he actually wants. All right. So what do you want, Phil Spencer? Are you coming this way? That way you have the Xbox controller, handheld, and console. All right. That's option one, plus docking station. Or are you going to come like this? Yeah. Decision time. Anyway, says here, we believe the Steam Deck is the best handheld gaming PC on the market right now. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Yeah. Anyway, it says, but competitors such as the ROG Ally and Legion Go have sizable audience too. In fact, it was while playing on his Legion Go that Phil Spencer seemingly realized that he wants from his Xbox brand. And it's not just another piece of hardware. It says here, speaking to Polygon, Xbox chief states he wants his Lenovo Legion Go to feel like an Xbox. That's simply a reasonable request for sure, but it also shows that Spencer isn't set on an Xbox handheld necessarily, meaning new hardware. And then he says, instead, he goes on to suggest that I want to be able to boot into the Xbox app in a full screen, but in a compact mode. This is the first real indication that we could soon see a better integrated Xbox app available for a handheld gaming PC, providing a quick and easy access to a game without having to navigate Windows foibles. It says, according to recent Xbox business updates, Spencer was on the record talking about how Windows is arguably the best limiting factor of devices such as Ally and Legion Go. However, let's face it, Valve isn't about to just let Microsoft run a Game Pass app on Steam OS either. And then it says, giving credit to the competitors, Spencer's acknowledged that Valve, Lenovo, and Asus went out and innovate in a form factor. And I will say that when I'm playing those devices, it almost feels more like a console than a PC. On this, we absolutely agree. Modern handheld gaming, despite using hardware more in line with mini PCs, feels far more akin to the experience we had on the PSP, PS Vita, and even the Game Boy Advance. Says here, the new line of thinking shows that Xbox is serious about investing in handheld space, but want to do so in a way that makes the most sense and is safe. This is contrary to approach from PlayStation with its Portal. Many users are still struggling to understand why the device is so limited. Wait a minute. Didn't I tell you, let me see if I get any more here. Then it says, we are excited to track Xbox progress on gaming handhelds, but we don't expect to see any solid announcement until next year, unless of course Microsoft is simply holding its cards very close to its chest, and work is already underway on the ideal app that Phil Spencer appears to be desperately desire. For a look at some of great experience on the go, check out the best Steam Deck games you can play, all of which have been verified for Valve Pocket Powerhouse. And that's it. Now let me back up and go up a little bit. Something caught my attention here. Whoops. Nope, come back here. Where are you? Let's see. No, I don't want to go that far down. Uh-oh. Something on this caught my attention. But he's it says here, this is contrary to the approach from PlayStation with its Portal. Many users are still struggling to understand why the device is so limited. Now, didn't I tell you guys? Remember I told people? I remember I told you viewers that the PlayStation Portal Sony has everything, has the answer right in front of their face. It's the portal. So all they got to do now is improve the signal strength and put a motherboard, CPU, GPU, APU, RAM, SATA, solid state drive, and it already has a headphone jack, and just keep using the device. I said that weeks ago, and look what's happening now. So the answer was right in front of Sony's face, and the answer was right in front of Nintendo's face. They should have never built the Switch. So my question to Phil Spencer is this: are you going to go like this, where you have a controller, handheld, docking station, console, Xbox console that is, or are you going to go like this? That's the question. Okay, when it comes down to this Xbox handheld, the Wii U, remember, I made videos. I kept telling you guys, the Wii U is still current in 2024. Still is. So look at the PlayStation with the portal. Has the controller, has the portal, has the PlayStation 5 controller, regular controller, has a PlayStation portal with an 8-inch screen, and it has a PlayStation 5 console. So they got every angle, every direction, and every base of video game covered with that thing. The only problem with the portal now is that they need to put a motherboard, CPU, GPU, APU, RAM, SATA, solid state drive in the portal. That's it. That's all they got to fix on that. Microsoft now, remember, they had came out with the with your cell phone, and then you can add 2 Razer controllers to it. But now, after Valve came out with the Steam Deck and said we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, it changed the landscape forever. Okay, Valve came out the gate swinging with this, the Steam Deck. This is a 64 gig model, Steam Deck. Yeah, and they haven't looked back since. And you had the ANEO, you had 1X, you had GPD, you had the OXO, you had Logitech, and then the Odin came, and then you have Asus, Lenovo, and now MSI. There's the Orange Pi that's coming, and the only person that's missing from this now is Xbox. And then there's Nvidia. They want to get into the ring too. So Microsoft got some decisions to make. I mean Phil Spencer, the heads at Microsoft, meaning Phil Spencer, Matt, Sarah, on what they want to do. Are they going to come up? Are they going to come out like this? Are they going to come out like this? Xbox controller, Xbox handheld, docking station and console? Or are they going to come out like this? And that is the question. Okay, so, but only time will tell though when all this happens. So yeah, they got some decisions to make. But yeah, but when Valve came out and said we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, yeah, Valve sent a message, all right, and they haven't looked back since. So yeah, and the market is competitive. I mean, talking about bringing an Xbox app to handheld, that sounds good and all, but now your fan base is asking, okay, when are you coming out with a handheld? And that's the question. So yeah, we'll see what happens when the Xbox showcase comes around in June, July, somewhere around there, May, June, July, somewhere around there. So we'll see, and then we'll see where Microsoft is. Look, I've seen another article too, where they were talking about the Xbox all white Xbox Series X all white digital console, plus they improve some things on it, and that's about it. But that's cool and all. But what about this though? Which way, when it comes to the handheld market, are you going to come out like this, or are you going to come out like this? Okay. The reason why this console got so much flack, because a lot of people didn't study it. Okay. They didn't realize that when Nintendo had this, they had a controller, they had a handheld, they had a docking station, they had a console. They didn't even realize that you can build this as powerful as you want it, like I've been telling everybody. And they could do the same for the docking station. They could do the same for the console. With this, Nintendo had every angle, every direction, every base of video game covered. The only thing they needed to do was get rid of the 3DS, and they refused to do it. Okay? That was the biggest problem with the Wii U. It was never sales. And the other thing they forgot to tell you too is with the Wii, all those games on the Wii, they were missing content. They were missing content. So all those games from the Wii, they need to, since the Wii U is backwards compatible with Wii, this console needs to collect all the updates, and you never got it. Okay? And the games, they needed this feature and this feature. Okay? And those games never got it. So the sales, marketing, commercial failure argument was a distraction. Was a distraction to keep you fooled, to make you think that the console was no good. But once PlayStation came out with the Portal, where they have the PS5 controller, the Portal, plus the PlayStation console, oh yeah, the Wii U don't look, is not a failure now, isn't it? It's not. Okay, so anybody that was telling you that it was sales, marketing, for commercial failure, that the Wii U failed, that statement is a lie. Okay, yeah, it is. So Microsoft right now, they got some decisions to make. Which way are they coming out? This way or this way? Pick one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing for Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.